So, what is a multiplicity? How does it relate to a dialectic? Well, the dialectic would be structured primarily as a biunivocal relationship, mutually determining sets of two things, their relations die, that have a beginning and an end that move towards resolution of some sort. So it has a directionality to it. Beginning and an end, and a quantity. Set quantity. So a multiplicity would be more polyvocal. So almost like n-lectics, if you want, but it'd be somewhat, it could be codetermining, multiply determining, and is not necessarily limited from having external variables. You can have external variables or internal variables. It's not totalizing. So there can always be a chance of escape, something that's not caught within the terms. So say there's like instead of saying like there's a class dialectic, you could say there's a class multiplicity. That if we try to reduce it to two, we kind of miss a lot of what's actually going on. You have this like kind of history of Marxism of trying to stick everyone into are they petty bourgeois, are they lumpen bourgeois, lumpen proletariat? You have just a plurality. You have this multiplicity of there's a multitude of names given to semi-classes, half classes, and they're always determined in relation to these primary two. Now, if you step away from that and stop just worrying who's working class and who isn't, well, you get intellectuals, students, artists, scientists almost have their own relationship to things. They don't directly produce surplus value, but do in a longer time frame. You have the relationship between royal science and nomad science. And this tendency for scientists to get wrapped up in some of the most evil shit capitalism does, what kind of existing at the cross point between flows of stupidity and flows of knowledge and flows of stupidity. So they can have multiple different relations, but the model is the rhizome as opposed to the arborescent. So it's not two divided into one divides into two. There's any number of combinations you could